Hey, good morning, class. Hey, Zach, what's going on? Hey, Parker, what's going on, guys? So, did you guys finish your work in Pearson? Parker, good job on that essay, by the way, or just turning in those paragraphs. It was just something for you guys to research to get knowledge on. Hey, Kalia. So, just really good job for those of you that were able to get your work done yesterday. A lot of people were able to get on, especially researching that endangered. Yep, good job, man. Endangered Species Act. It's really important because that's such a popular thing that a lot of people use. So many animals in your guys' time also are protected under that. So it's pretty cool to see how it works and when it started and why it started. I was just telling a friend of mine earlier this morning. I've only seen a bald eagle one time in flight, and I was in Firestone, Colorado, about 3 years ago. So I was like 40 years old and got to see a wild eagle. I've never seen one before. It's always been in the zoo or something. And I heard that we were on the golf course. We were golfing, and I heard this loud screech, and I like looked up, and I was like, "Oh man, it's an eagle!" So I had grabbed my phone to record it, and he flew to the top of this tree where there was like a hawk, and they were like literally fighting in the air. And the hawk flew away, and it was so crazy to see how life is just how life developed. The eagle landed on the nest that was up there for the hawk and took the little bird and flew away with it. It was crazy to see that. So I've never seen an eagle in flight, and that was like the first time. So it was kind of like one of those National Geographic moments. So it was pretty cool. But I seen the one. I think they have an eagle at the zoo over on Northern. I think they have an eagle there. He can't fly, so it was crazy. But for those of you guys, if you guys, I like the way that Pearson has that discussion post because I can post whatever I want in there. So if you guys go log into your Pearson, you'll see all the work assignments for the week that are in there. And then the way that you guys delivered, I don't know if you ate them or not, Renee. It was pretty crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably did. But yeah, he just like went up there and just like took it. I'll have to post a video or so, or just try to attach it on here. It was pretty cool though to watch. That was like 3 years ago. So I mean, I've never seen an eagle do that, anything. I've never seen an eagle before in flight. So that was kind of cool to watch. No, Zach, I'm not coming back next year. I'll be coming back as a sub, but for like seventh and eighth grade. But I won't be coming back as a teacher. So it's nothing. That's nothing with you. I mean, I always tell people all the time, like whenever they ask me, like why not? And then I'm like, it's not the kids. The relationships with you guys is easy. That's the kid part, like having a relationship with you guys, doing like teaching part of it. That's easy. It's just other stuff that's involved, and it's a lot of time consuming stuff. So and then plus my daughter is really, I got to have more time with her. It's just not a lot of time that's available. Yeah, Mr. Wood is not coming back either. I'm not sure. I think I know the name of this school, but I don't. I'm not sure, so I don't want to start any rumors or nothing like that. But yeah, he's not coming back either. So, but hey, check it out though, guys. If you guys log into Pearson, look for the discussion post that's in there, and within that discussion post, it has all of the work assignments. Did anybody have any issues with that? I thought it was pretty easy. It's just a few, like I think 5 or 6 captions, photos with captions, and most of the comp check and things like that relates to the captions themselves. and it talks about like what do you guys take away from that. So it's really important that when you guys look at a photo, think about some of the. If you just scroll, I would say like to go and yeah, it's pretty easy, Parker. If you guys go into like National Geographic or something like that, or even like on a news site and just look through the photos and stuff, scroll through them, you'll trip out like on what the stories behind those pictures are. Some there's images, especially like we're still like in wartime right now, so some of the pictures from overseas. Um, I was in the Navy, so I love looking at pictures like involving the military and stuff. But even like right now, where like some of the aircraft carriers and stuff, I love watching like the planes taking off. Like I'll go through YouTube videos sometimes and watch like some of the planes breaking the sound barrier. They'll fly like right by the carrier, and like everybody will be up on the top of the flight deck, and you'll see the plane break the sound barrier. So you'll see like the sonic boom and like the cloud from the air disbursement. You'll see like it's pretty cool to watch that sound barrier stuff. And if you guys ever get a chance to go to the Luke Days at the Air Force Base, that's pretty cool. They do that every 2 years for the air show. So that's pretty cool. I saw there was a plane that was coming. They were talking about it. They were like, okay, we have an F-14, which is an outdated Navy plane, but it's like the one from Top Gun. And there's like he's coming from California right now. He should be here in about 20 minutes. And he actually zoomed by the base, and he almost broke the sound barrier. I think he was going like 600 miles an hour when he blew by the flight line. But most of those planes, in order to break the sound barrier, I think you have to do 700 and I thought it was like 720 miles an hour. That's the speed of sound, and that's where you'll cause the air to pop with the sonic boom. 770. Thanks, man. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around 700 and something. So yeah, 770 miles an hour, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So talk to me, guys. What's up? How's everybody's week going so far? How's some of the other work with the other teachers with Schoology? I think you guys have Mr. Wood this week, so I saw his email blast, and then obviously with Miss Kindle. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty tough, guys. I know it's Renee said it's boring and stuff like that. It's just not easy, and I know some of the teachers. Good job, Zach. I know some of the teachers do Zoom and stuff like that. It's just so much technology that's being dumped out right now for people, and I don't want to overload you guys with new stuff. So like you guys are familiar with Pearson, you guys are familiar with Galileo in class already, so it's not like we're doing something new. And the work is easy to turn in, so that was something that was really important for you guys. I didn't want to make anything new for you guys, and then the only thing that was new is really the YouTube thing. No, I'm good, Zach. I'm good. Everything's kind of been down to normal now. Yeah, being stuck at home is pretty messed up. I actually went to the Surprise Park today just to go and hang out and where the lake was at by the library. I went over to the park today just to go and hang out and read a little bit. So, and it was pretty nice just because it was good to get out. So it's important though. If you guys, get out, walk around your neighborhood and stuff, you probably see some of your friends outside and stuff. I know they were talking about doing something like where people just kind of hang out on their driveways, like a block party in your driveway. So, I mean, it's not congregating, but it's kind of cool just to be out there and like play your music and stuff. Oh, I know for sure, man. I can't imagine, Renee, like some of the work that some of these kids. I was talking to Mrs. Armstrong a couple days ago, and she was saying like they have like Zoom and stuff, and like the kids are tripping out, and you got like just so many things going on with so many different like medias that people or platforms that people are doing. I'm just like, you know what? You guys are always on YouTube anyway, so I was like, I'll just do. And you already knew I had a channel, so I was like, whatever. I'll just pop open a live spot and stuff like that. Yeah, Parker, it's far from Verado, but what happens is I'm up in Surprise right now, so it was on my way to where I'm at in Surprise. So I come up here probably maybe like 3 or 4 times a week up to this area by Marley and stuff. So I have to be up here for teaching and things like that. So and plus in Verado, hey Gabby, Verado shut down all their trails and their parks, so you can't be in there. And the same company that runs Marley Park, DMB, they run Verado. So I'm not sure how Marley Park is doing it. They had a black party and you guys had to stay inside. Yeah, that's crazy, Renee. I don't know who's his teacher. Yeah, for some of you guys that have like brothers and sisters that are getting like annihilated with work, I know it's frustrating for the parents because now they're trying to like explain it to them, and I know sometimes even for some of the Pearson things, you guys have follow up questions. I would actually tell you guys it's easier and faster to just text me or email me. Those are the two quickest ways to do it. But like if you were to call me or text me, it's 602-698-5136. I would say to actually, if to call me, don't text me, because then I can answer your question right on the spot. It's like boom, done deal. You know? Oh, okay, Miss Cross. Yeah, that's crazy, Lizzie. So I would say to actually phone me. Don't text me, because if it's a long question, I'm going to call you anyway. And I always say if it's more than three sentences in a text, call me. All right. And then I can answer your question right on the spot. That way we can have a dialogue back and forth. And if you have a follow up question or something like that, but the amount of work that you guys are going to get every week from now until the end of school is going to be just like last week and just like this week. We have a story, we have comp check, and the next unit that we go into, I actually have to take a look at when we start that. But the next unit that we go into is just going to be a read or a listen. If you listen to the story, a comp check, research, um, maybe like a concept vocabulary, obviously the evidence log. And it sounds like a lot as you talk about it, but it's pretty quick work. And also Renee, with the English stuff, like for my texting and stuff, like usually I like I use like abbreviations as well. So my proper English and my text English is two different things. So anyway, so does anybody have any questions with this week's work, or you guys are all good to go? It's pretty easy and stuff. You guys just come in here to hang out because you guys are bored. You want to see people. I know when this whole thing first started, like people were kind of freaking out and stuff like that. Yeah, she just doesn't know her words. I know. People were kind of freaking out at the beginning and stuff, and they weren't sure about how to respond and react. I know now some of the stores that you guys have gone to. Um, okay, yeah, Trinity, you're right. I didn't put it in the instructions, but we all know that we have an evidence log to do. And then do not hit the turn in button. A lot of people are hitting the turn in button and they're leaving questions blank. But you know you have to do an evidence log, so don't be trying to play me and don't be trying to play your parents. It's the same bell work, Lizzie. You just instead of getting one question a day, I just give them all to you right on the spot, and then that'll be due tomorrow, and then the test is on Thursday. Parker, just do other people's work, you know. Yeah, if you finish it all, that's fine. If you finish all your work and you hit the turn in button. But I had some people that forgot to do a couple of questions, like in the comp check and stuff. And sometimes they say, "Oh, I'll go back to it," but then they hit the turn in button instead. So once it does that, then you lock it in. So, but I know some people are doing like videos. They're having their kids do videos and stuff to talk about something. I just don't want to have like a video that I don't even know where to drop it at. Actually, I mean, it's just we just kind of can just congregate here on this every morning at 9 o'clock, and then just kind of go through the Pearson work. So we have the information on Pearson with the Eagle Conservatory, and then we have the comprehension check, the analyze the media, and then we have language development for the concept vocabulary. And then when you guys get into that research portion, it really is there to allow you guys to look into something you might never have even heard of, but it's active in your lives, like the Endangered Species Act. When you guys go to a zoo and you see things like a hippo or elephants, some tigers, maybe a rhinoceros or something like that, when you see these animals, some of them are covered under that Endangered Species Act. And when you know about it and how it started, it's pretty cool to see, like, wow, and you could school somebody else. Like, your parents probably never even, they've heard of it, but I'm sure they don't know about it. So, and I'm sure they've heard it like in their time. I know as as I grew up, I've heard it a couple of times, but I don't even know about it until I looked it up like you guys did. So to know about it is pretty cool. So yeah, it's you'll be able to school some people about it, you know. I don't know what you just said, Lizzie. Dang, I got to get a translator for that. Renee, can you translate what Lizzie just said? I think you said I should tell Miss Kindle to do YouTube Live instead of Zoom. I know nobody can. So it's important though, guys, that you're able to. I think this is a really good a good platform right here. Oh, to do live? Yeah, I just, so many, I think what happened was, guys, is that because a lot of the teachers don't do social media in general, like I have different pages for stuff that I do because I've been doing social media for a couple of years. And I think what happened is they wanted to do Zoom because it was like something that the principal did. And her Zoom, like when we do our Zoom meetings on Wednesdays, there's like 4 or 5 pages of people on there. It's like 100 people. And for me, I just can't have that. That's too many people hitting the talk button and all that stuff, and you have like 30 people talking at one time. So I just can't have that. So yeah, I think it gets pretty wild. I mean, I think she could shut them all off and stuff, and then hit certain people to talk, but that's not to me. That just gets kind of crazy, you know. So I'd rather just do this right here, talk to you guys, have you guys type the questions in. Now you're getting some typing skills in, and then you guys are able, other people are able to see what the question is, and then plus, here's the cool thing, is that you're able to go back to the chat if there was something that you guys didn't understand or something like that, you know. Yeah, you have to deal with that kind of stuff when you have so many people on a chat with Zoom and stuff. I'm just not a fan of it. And then now with the password thing, it's just getting crazy now too. So again, guys, Pearson, it involves that Eagle story. We have the normal work that we do with making meaning. We have the concept vocabulary, the analyze media, and then we have language development. We have the concept vocabulary, and then effective expressions. I just want you guys to write 2 paragraphs, no intro, no conclusion, none of that stuff. No, I don't want any of the formal formalities of English reporting. I just want you guys to gather some info so that you guys are familiar with the topic and then send it over to me. And you could email it to me. You could put it in a Word document, attach it, and email it to me. Eventually, it's going to get emailed to me. So do what you got to do. All right. So you guys did pretty good on that. I know some of you guys did it. Also, make sure you guys do the evidence log because it's inside of the discussion post. All right. So, what's the best movie right now that you guys have seen with like Netflix and stuff? I started going into Amazon Prime, and I think I was watching Person of Interest. So I just kind of got into that. I think I'm in season 2. I just started watching that one. I used to watch. I was watching Sopranos, but I watched Sopranos last year. They had like 75 episodes. I did that in a week on Netflix. So, and then last night I just watched. It was a movie with Morgan Freeman where he was the president, and this comet was coming to Earth to destroy it. So they had to pick. They picked like your name out of a lottery to go into like a bunker or something like that. I think the kid that discovered the comet was out of Arizona. They were saying that they discovered it. No, it wasn't Pursuit of Happiness. It was something like. Man, I don't remember. Anyway, that was an okay movie. I mean, it was kind of crazy. Let's see if I can find it right here real quick on my iPad. Oh, it's called Deep Impact. So that's what it was called, Deep Impact, the movie. That was an old movie. That was back in like 1998 when it got released. Who here was not born in 1998 yet? That was like 20 years ago. Dang, that was a long time ago. None of you guys were born then. That was like 21 years ago that movie came out. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so that movie came out. I saw that. Oh, that movie had that guy Elijah Wood when he was like a kid. I think I'm not sure how. And Lily Sobieski or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's the movie that I saw last night with my Lily. My Lily's. So she's my kid is. I know you weren't even born yet. My kid's been playing like Overwatch and what the heck else? I can't remember the other game, but she's been doing like Overwatch and stuff. She has PS4 and then Xbox One. But their class is I think they're doing their stuff on Google Classroom or something like that. So that's what they're doing their stuff on. But she had spring break a week before we did, so she's already been off for like a month now. And Grey's Anatomy, and I think their stuff on Google Classroom is a little bit different. Like they've added more stuff. They're making them do like art for their specials and stuff. Like, are any of you guys doing artwork or something like that for your specials? Also, yesterday, somebody was saying that Nana's going to be going back to Japan or something like that to take a test so that she can go to school past a certain grade or something. So you guys have art and stuff too. Okay. She wants to pass the seventh grade. Well, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Yeah, Nana's pretty cool. Zach, 6 feet, 6 feet away. So with all these closures and stuff like that, have you guys found any good restaurants? I know some people they've limited their. You have Gabby. Where have you guys gone to that are pretty good? I like going to Barrows over here by Walmart on Greenway. That's where Sarah's mom works there. I tried that barbecue chicken pizza. Man, that thing is pretty good. Subway, get out of here, man. All right, Gabby. So what kind of sub do you get? Because I go to the Subway over by Bash's, by your guys' place. Ava, come on, man. What kind of food does your mom make, Ava? And I'm not talking about like, don't say lumpia either, but I'm saying like for real, like what kind of like different kind of foods does she eat? Lizzie, if you feel like you're in prison, what you need to do is make yourself a peanut butter sandwich, just peanut butter, throw in that old apple that's all beat up, and then like a bottle of water. Sardella's Pizza. I don't know where that's at. Chick Fil A is always good. I always get Chick Fil A with my Chick Fil A sauce. That's how much I use. Let's see, roasted chicken breasts, lettuce, banana peppers, and I had a chipotle. Oh, okay. I get I usually get like the Subway Club on wheat with provolone, and then I'll get it toasted, and then I'll just get spinach, extra onion, jalapenos, banana peppers, and then extra mayo with that sweet teriyaki. If you guys put that sweet teriyaki sauce on the sub, man, that stuff is good. Salads and leftovers. All right, I hear you. But yeah, get that sweet teriyaki sauce on your guys' sub when you go to Subway. That stuff is good. And then tell them to put some on the side. They'll put it in a little container, and then you can kind of like drink that stuff. That's good stuff. And let's see, what else do I do? So let's see. When I was a kid, we used to do Frito bags, like from the ice cream truck. So like the ice cream truck would come to the neighborhood. So they you get a bag of Fritos or Doritos too. Doritos, we used to put chop up tomatoes, throw tomatoes in there, and then pour Tapatio sauce in there. So you pour Tapatio and then lemon juice, and then mix it all up and eat that. But with the Frito bag, you can pour cheese, nacho cheese, um, chili, onions. Some people throw mustard in there, and then you just kind of like mix it up and eat it out of a Frito bag. So that's kind of cool. We do that too. I go to Winco. You go to Winco, Renee? You ever been there? They had ramen yesterday at Winco. I bought Lily. She likes the beef ramen, like the beef cups, and I couldn't find any at Winco. They had like a whole bunch of cases of them, so I bought 2 cases there yesterday. I don't even go to Walmart anymore. And then you never heard of it? It's on Bell Road off the 303. It's that big old food store called Winco. Come on, man. Bell and the 303. If you They got everything there. They even got like food samples. You can go in. That's where they have all like the candy and stuff like that. You can grab like the scoop and like throw all that candy container with like coronavirus and stuff. Um, but the Calypso, those lemonade drinks, yeah, Winco's awesome, dude. Right? Yep. Um, they have those Calypso drinks, and then they have a ton of food in there. They got everything you need in there. So anyway, all right, guys. So it's 9:30. I'm gonna go ahead and just go over the work one more time. If you guys go into Pearson, Pearson will have obviously all of your work assignments in there, but there's a discussion post that's in there, and it says "Work for Mr. C for the week," and then you go in there, you just knock out the work. For the Eagle story, we have making meaning section. So we have comp check, we have analyze media. Go under language development, you have concept vocabulary, and then if you go into effective expression, you have the research on either the Arizona Eagle Conservatory Program or the Endangered Species Act. I need 2 paragraphs from you guys. No requirements, no captions, no citations, no intro, no conclusion. Just tell me about it. Shoot that over to me in the email. Felix.cervantes@dizart.org. My email address, you guys should know it. Also, yeah, zebra cakes, whatever. Zebra cakes are good. Oh, they got the snowballs too. Those pink snowballs from Hostess. Those are pretty good. And then go into, don't hit the turn in button yet. Do the evidence log. And then bell work 32 is available under Clever. Go into Galileo, do the bell work. And then that's all due tomorrow because you guys are off on Friday. And then on Thursday, you guys have the test on Thursday, and that's it. That's Mr. C's work for the week. It's probably like Parker, how long did it take you to do all that? Like what? Like maybe an hour? What about comp check, Gabby? For the comp check, it's just no, it's not all due tomorrow, Lizzie. Um, there's no summary involved. If you guys got to log into Pearson so you guys can see what I'm talking about. In Pearson, there's the work that you click on to open up the story, and then underneath is a discussion post, and in that discussion, it has all the work that's in there. I just use it for like a drop to drop like all the information. Yeah, about an hour. And then if you guys click that discussion, that's just kind of like a drop spot where I put all my info at. Um, the bell work on Galileo is due tomorrow on Wednesday, and then the test is on Thursday because we always do that. We always do the bell work before the test. And you guys are off on Friday, so that's pretty sweet. That's good. Friday for you to be off. Get it? Yes, bell work for Galileo is due tomorrow. There's like 5 questions. You guys will be okay. It's a good story too. You've seen better days. All right, Gabby, I'll see you, kiddo. I miss you, man. I miss all the drama that you bring to class. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Go into Pearson for the work. Pass it on to everybody else. Go to Pearson. Love Pearson. You guys are so lucky, man. You guys got something like Pearson to work with. Other teachers are trying to figure out how to do it all. So you guys are really lucky. See you, Zach. Be careful out there. Behave. And you too, Parker. Behave. I'll see you, Ava. I miss you, kid. See you, Trinity. I miss you too. Renee, I miss you guys. You guys are crazy. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on here at 9 o'clock tomorrow, guys. Love you guys. Bye. Bam.